Previously on.
From the San Fran era.
The San Fran Bay Area?
The Bay Area? From Bushwick? He's from fucking Bushwick. He tattooed this other piece on me right next to it, like right before it.
It actually means Shidahadugatu, which means pigs.
He's actually self-taught, so he's...
It's actually, it actually means Cho, and then the next one is Suh. And apparently it's supposed to like really something like...
One is Cho, and the other one is Duh.
It's nice Japanese characters. It says Kaonima.
Really nice Korean characters. It's delay no more.
And that's like a really inspirational thing that I live by. Delay no more.
Delay no more. It's something you should keep by heart.
Yeah.
Went to the jungles of Borneo,
you know,
a few years ago.
Like, come on,
and got
man,
this one tattooed on me. It was done by hand. You know, traditional style.
Yeah, I'm not A2S, B2S, PS2X, LGBTQIA, D2S2+, but his compadre, yeah, a little Chinese for you.
I know we're talking about Japanese, but they're a little Chinese.
He called me a sexy lay. Called me a little bit of a sexy lay.
When I was in Hong Kong, got called sexy lay.
I said, you know, I'm an ally, and I accept that, but like, I'm not gonna accept any drinks from you, bro.
Asian girl I met
in Bushwick.
Fuck. Asians need to go. I'm sorry.
Hey.
Yeah. Sorry, Sylvain. Asians need to go.
My name is Brandon Lee. The son of
sorry, Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee, who's Hmong. Thought he was all his life.
Yo, what's up with that? Just a bunch of Hmong people just started showing up out of nowhere.
I don't know, I never heard of, dude. I'm gonna be honest, I've never heard of
I heard that shit like 6 times in a row a year ago.
Dude, yeah, no.
I never heard it again, and it turned out to be like one of the smallest communities in China or some shit. What the
dude,
fuck
it's like they just appeared out of nowhere like in the last 2 years. Like before that, I've never heard of anyone from Hmong.
This is like a snuff.
This is like Silent Hill snuff-esque.
Grindhouse.
This is
like Animal
actually
Farm,
kind of reminding me of the Kowloon Vault City game.
Wait, it's him.
It's our buddy.
Kind of a merchant, almost.
Welcome to you.
Oh yeah, they definitely.
Well,
they took this straight out of. They definitely took this straight out of RE4-PS3.
Why is this guy not sitting in the wall? I wonder.
This guy's supposed to be sitting in a wall and selling me things.
If you really respected the original game's Kino, you would know that this is directly a reference to the hooded wandering merchant from Resident Evil 4 PS3.
PS3?
PS5.
Yeah, wait, no, he doesn't know the original. He doesn't know.
It's actually the remake. Actually, it came out in 2023. What do you mean PS3? Resident Evil 4
PS3
came out
like 2023 PS games?
PS3
like the PS3
like
quarter era.
Resident Evil 4 just came out. What do you mean, dog?
Dog?
Say that. I got some friends down in Bushwick, they allow me to say it. Homie, I
got some friends down Bushwick, and they're gonna jug you, bro. Yeah. Bro, I'd be a crazy sword fighter in real life. I should get into weapon fighting. You know, I'm gonna do that when I come back.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it so much.
When I return, I'm gonna go up to the mountains. I'm gonna start learning the art of Arnis. And then on my next visit... Yeah, and on my next visit, I'm gonna be a weapons master. Weapons mastery 1.
Martial art.
I'm gonna obtain weapons mastery #1 and become a fucking master of
you ever think when you play
knives.
this game that these people with the sacks in their head. What do they do? It's like a psychological horror aspect.
I don't like the psychological. The psychological.
The psychological part fucks me up. God,
it really fucks me with my psyche, man.
State of this video.
This really plays. It really plays with my trauma. I don't like the religious. I don't like the religious.
Trauma.
The religious themes play with my religious trauma from when I was a fucking Christian, man.
This plays on my Asian trauma.
This plays when my dad.
I mean, I know I'm a Filipino American, but
I know I'm a Hmong American.
I know I'm Hmong.
Yo. Okay. This shit is crazy. There's no way. Hold on. How many Hmong people?
They live in Tibet.
12 million? Bullshit.
It's like the same shit as like fucking people saying you're native.
Wikipedia. Yeah, it has to be.
They didn't even like fucking look it up. They just looked in the mirror and they went like, yeah, that's close enough. Except for XIV's dad. But he's mixed. He talks more like a
large mass of flesh.
He talks like a large mass of flesh. Hey Leo. Hey Leo.
Ooh.
Ew, what the fuck?
Whoa.
Yo, that was a Hmong penis.
Here's a message out to all these Wasians, these so-called Wasians. You gotta choose. Leave this in the video. You gotta choose.
Yeah.
You're either white or you're Asian. Because I don't like you. I don't like these Wasians who are way too white trying to act Asian and making themselves look like a fucking fool. That's the problem.
No, what the worst part is, the worst fucking part is when they try
can't balance it out. You're either one or the other.
Not the actual Asian that they are.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
I literally seen so many videos of like, I'm Filipino American, but I act like I'm Japanese.
Exactly. This is the problem with you.
I'm not even gonna lie. Some of these fucking Latinos in Mexico, they're doing the same thing. They're just straight full. Some of these Latinos in Mexico, they're doing the same thing. Like, they're still just fully Mexican, like full, both parents Mexican, the whole thing, right? But they like bleach their skin.
And American, bro.
And dress like Asians because of like because of like fucking Dragon Ball Z. But it's the girls mostly that do it. No, the girls will dress like fucking Hatsune Miku or some bullshit.
The girls will dress up like Piccolo.
Tape over their eyes to make themselves like fucking look more Asian and shit. It's like fucked up.
No, there's some Latinos with pretty Asian eyes though.
I mean, yeah, but I don't think there's.
No, hold on. There's one thing. Okay. These Asians over here are stealing shit from Latinos. Like these Japanese. Actually, respect to the Japanese. Their lowriders are cool.
Yeah, Japanese only do that shit out of respect.
Japanese have cool ass lowriders.
Out of respect.
Shit.
Yo, Japanese respect.
Yeah. No, that's cool because they're not. I don't see. They're not really disrespecting it. No, cultural appropriation, bro.
Japanese do this Grindhouse stuff.
You know who's culturally appropriating?
Who?
Is culturally appropriating, bro. That's the truth.
No, you know who's fucking culturally appropriating? The Chinese. There's this fucking Chinese student that was in my
the fucking Chinese are culturally appropriating the British, bro.
Yeah, they're culturally appropriating the British or the blacks, bro. Like fucking Jeremy Lin.
Blacks.
You know, the basketball player.
Yeah, the one with the fucking what does he have? Cornrows, dreads.
Like they get the punch perms and shit.
How do you get dreads with straight hair?
It's you have to be one nasty motherfucker, I think.
Nasty?
Because that shit only happens when like you don't clean it. That's why dreads are so like fucking like gross and they gotta clean them really hard. It's because like it's just your hair matting together. It's just matted hair. So it like.
But it has to have some sort of curl to it, though. That's the thing.
You can get it if like you're just nasty enough. I've seen it. I've seen white people walking around with like regular.
No, your hair
normal
has to
and
have
then,
a
like,
curl
fucking,
to it. It's not like you just have like nasty hair and then
No, I'm telling you,
there is a
I've seen it. These
there
people
is a
don't
method
curl their
to
hair
dreads,
like that.
bro.
They have long straight
Leo,
hair,
you gotta defend dreads.
but there's just so much gunk in their hair. It damages the hair follicles and it causes it to curl up. Like, you ever burned hair and it, like, and it fizzles away and it curls? Damaged hair does that. When you're nasty and fucking grimy enough, that shit, I'm betting that shit fucking does that. Because I've seen
I
a
don't
white
think so.
woman, like
There
a fat
is
white
you
woman.
have to like.
She didn't look like the
perm it
kind of
and
person that likes black people. She didn't look like the kind of person that was like fucking anything like Rastafarian or anything like that. She just was nasty enough.
Yo, but what about those Japanese people who stay inside all the time? How come their hair? How come they don't become like? Why don't they got dreads?
I think those people still like care for themselves a little bit. They, like,
No, they don't.
Shower.
You fucking kidding me, bro?
Because if it's just oily, because if it's
I
just
think
oily,
you're just hating on
then
black
it's not
people
gonna
so
do
bad.
that. But if you fucking wade through your own shit in your house, that's where it gets that way. And that's what fucking.
Holy fuck,
it's like,
Leo. You're in a predicament.
yeah. Especially considering we suck at this game.
The hell? Shit, they're fighting.
Whoa!
No, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true.
But no, these Chinese exchange students, they come to like, it's not even like a being exposed to black people kind of thing. They come to America, they come to Canada, and then they just assume, like, I'm gonna start talking like a black person now. Some of these guys, some of them just like, I'm Chinese. Or they're also like, I'm British. You know,
Asians are using the
I am Li Zhong AI. You know, and shit like that.
Hello.
Yo, this is Mexican.
But, like,
this is the fault of Mexicans. Mexicans are at fault for that.
The fucking this Chinese guy in my
Yo,
class.
I think Mexicans use the N-word so much that they influence.
Let me tell my story.
Okay, fine.
Fuck. He's in my class.
Okay.
He literally said within like when I first met him. Yo, shut the fuck up. When I first met him, he said he was in Hong Kong 2 months ago and had never set foot in America or anywhere outside of China before in his life. Right?
Yeah.
And then, like, he was talking with a thick Chinese accent. And then the next day I saw him, he was like, yo, what's up, homie? But, like, it was still, like, thick Chinese, like, yo, what's up, homie? Yo, what's up, homie? What you talking about, Ka? What you talking about, Ka? And me...
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, me and Mansoor, like, we looked at each other, like, did somebody hit you on the top of the head? Like, what happened? Were you practicing your math and kung fu and got hit on the top of your head?
Yo, give him fentanyl.
Yeah, he was laced with fentanyl. Like, I remember, because me and Mansoor were fucking around.
I don't know.
And, like, Mansoor thought it'd be funny to just, like, what do you call, like, balance on this dumbbell for, like, no reason. Right? And then we were like, yo, you should try. And he's like, nah, bro, I don't really want to do that.
You're just Jeffrey now.
And then we were like, no, try it.
Try it. This is an American thing. This is what we do here.
This is American.
No, Mansoor actually said, oh, it's because you're Chinese, I bet you can bounce like that. I bet your parent, like, put a wood log over your shoulders and you had to bounce on one foot for 6 hours or you get, like, whipped or kneel on rice. Because he's looking at those videos. He's looking at those videos of those kids.
Of my childhood?
Yeah.
Those videos of my childhood?
And then, like, he tried to bounce on it. He's like, nah, homie, nah, I can't do that.
He started bouncing on it in the crane pose.
Yeah. He actually tried doing that.
Aww.
But then it was so gross. He got up, he tried doing the crane pose, he couldn't balance, and then when he got off, he jumped off and did like a fucking
into a fucking kung fu stance.
No. He went into a fucking like basketball shot, like flicking his wrist movement.
Leo, what the fuck was that, bro?
Like he faked that he was like throwing a basketball. Like Sean O'Malley.
What's that?
There were two
It's like, dang, bro.
parasites crawling on my asshole.
Yeah. Well, you had a little worm crawl up your asshole?
Yeah.
Dude, did you not find a fucking save thing inside of that shit? God, guess I'm just gonna stop now.
Who's gonna fun stop?